claimed his mind was playing tricks on him. Mylan thought he was a mental patient, but she couldn't understand how her husband could have become friends with someone like that. Seeing this, the uncle liked saying they were friends from my lottery tickets together. After winning, he ran off with the money. With a very day, so he wanted to return the winnings to them. Will you miss your husband?
Mylan candidly expressed
Her deep longing for her husband. Instinctively, they felt to blur it out. I miss you too.
Oh, licking him out. Seems like this bank manager is seriously ill.
When the uncle returned to the company, his mind was filled with thoughts of his family. At that moment, he received a call from a teacher. Learning that Sexo's son was bullied at school, he wasn't interested at first, but when he heard the next line, he was stunned. The wife who bullied Sexo's son was his precious daughter. It turned out Sexo's son was vandalizing, and the ex-daughter's lover with profanity. His daughter got angry and hit him. The daughter struck him out of anger. Furious and they blamed whole worldly on his son. His wife Hans was also perplexed by this. Afterward, the uncle's daughter felt a strong fondness for the stranger, because she saw her deceased father in him everywhere, seeing her husband care so much for another man's daughter. Hans displayed a look of disbelief. The previous night, she had informed her husband that their son had returned home for 2 days, but her husband seemed completely unconcerned. As the hater left Hans particularly disappointed at the moment, the uncle was shocked to discover that he was starting to feel some habits of this body. Unexpectedly, the original personality was gradually resurfacing. Don't insult me, you jerk! I'm not like this. The next day, Val needed to expand her performance, so she went to sell pussy to her husband's friend. Unexpectedly, the uncle casually mentioned his number.
To Myla's surprise, the number turned out to be her husband's.
How is this my husband's number? What's going on? And Mylan also discovered that the man had, but Nylan was shocked to find the number actually belonged to her husband.
How could this be my husband's number? What's going on?
It was even in his office, where she saw her husband's favorite potted plant. And Nat also discovered that the man's messages also indicated a car accident. And the date was exactly when her husband had the accident, when she saw the man being interviewed on TV. She found out this was her husband, revealing a little gesture he could never shake off. Mylan was instantly bewildered. She recalled that on the day of the accident, the man came looking for her. Did he really be her husband resurrected? The night, Hans was drying her hair after shower, and the uncle was actually drawn in by Hans' beauty. Seeing the Hans notice him, he shyly hurried back under the covers. He never used to wear pajamas to sleep, and would never curl up on your side. I'm just reminding you. Sleep however you feel comfortable. I prefer the you now. This unexpected confession made Hans a little shy too, and the two lay in bed chatting about many things. From their first movie together, to their first kiss later, the uncle curiously asked Hyan.
Is Hyan's Jeo-hoon's first love?
That's something only you know. I only know that Jeo-hoon is Hyan's first love.
To help her husband retain his memory, he was sent to the old man too, the place of their first date. But the old man's mind was filled with images of being here with his wife, Mylan. He couldn't recall any memories of this body. It turns out Hwazun's husband died in a car accident. Just because the old man shares the same name as Hwazun's husband, the underworld messenger mistook him for someone else, resulting in the old man mistakenly dying while eating porridge. Only after realizing the mistake did they allow the old man to be resurrected using the body of Hwazun, who died at the same time. After work, Hwazun deliberately dressed up. She wanted to have a romantic dinner with her husband, hoping to improve their relationship. But she received no response from her husband after returning home. Hwazun felt a bit disappointed. While helping the old man tidy up the study, she unexpectedly found a box on the floor. In time of this husband never used, looked at the detailed recipe notes. Hwazun felt a bit strange, that she could never have imagined that her husband had already raised to meet his original wife, Mylan, because Mylan was gradually beginning to suspect that the old man was indeed her deceased husband. To confirm her doubt, Mylan took the old man to a small restaurant that her husband ran before his death. Seeing the old man's resemblance to her husband, Mylan could no longer hold back her curiosity.
If you have something to say, just say it.
It get caught between two families, but the uncle doesn't want to acknowledge his identity now, because this is an unacceptable reality for both families. It's an intolerable reality for each family, to force the man to admit completely. Mylan brought the uncle to her home again. The uncle habitually advised his father to take it easy.
You're better off earning pocket money than being idle at home.
That you! Aren't you aware that your health isn't good?
You have a that back! Your blood pressure is so high. Do you think you're still young?
Seeing how clearly the uncle understood his family's condition, the whole family found it quite strange. Yet the uncle still insisted on keeping the secret. Unwilling to accept, Mylan proactively met with Jio's mother.
Was your son in that accident the other day?
After getting a reply, Mylan's emotions began to stir. At that moment, Mylan seemed to conclude that her suspicion was right.
My husband died in place of your son.
After saying that, Mylan hurriedly left. But she didn't know the uncle was already slowly beginning to assimilate with this body.